Join our incredible moms who have mastered the art of balancing motherhood in today's episode of We Time Convo.
My name is Debbie.
This is Liza.
Moms sharing inspiring stories, practical tips, and a few hilarious anecdotes. And it all begins now.
Welcome everyone to We Time Combo. It is February, the love month of the year. And we have a special episode with two special guests. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over and have them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Frank Monticello, and here with my wife.
Hi, my name is Anna Marie Monticello, and we've been married for 18 years.
Wow. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, of course.
Yes, we're really excited. We wanted to go ahead and do a topic around, it being February, and we'd love to hear your guys' love story.
Yeah, and thanks for sharing that. I love a good love story.
I do too.
Yeah.
Growing up, I used to read a lot of romance novel books, and so it's very I love hearing how people meet and what got them, what was the chemistry.
They always love to share a love story.
Aww.
And, me being
Even
single
online,
this year, I'd love to get some inspiration. Love is still out there, right?
Yes.
I might say I might be talking weird because I actually just got dental implant surgery yesterday.
Oh.
That was a lot of fun. So I might be, drooling a little bit, recovering from that.
Okay.
So we'll start with our, first basic question. When and how did you guys meet?
You want to?
We should test them.
Start? We actually met online.
Yes.
Far distance, Philippines, and here.
So
in the
Frank, you were
States.
here,
I was here in the States.
and
I
Anna,
was
you were
in
in
the
the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah, going through
Okay.
divorce. A lot of my cousins, found their wives. They're happily married in the Philippines. So I said, "Oh, why not try?" So I did, and gladly I met this one right here.
Can I ask what dating site this was?
It was FilipinoHeart.com.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe
Oh, so very specific. So you knew.
Yeah.
So you knew that you wanted somebody very similar.
Yeah, through my cousins and stuff. They were all happy. I don't know if they met theirs online, but I know they went home and got married and brought their wives over here, and they're happily married. And
Now, I don't know if
and-
I should ask this question, but was Anna the first match? Or were there other matches to choose from?
there was
Look at her looking at her.
there was actually
be careful.
there was a lot, but it was with the day that we start talking. I send a message to her, and when
Luckily, I am the first sent you a message.
So you reached out to him.
Yeah, because that time, I'm not into, chat something because, for me, it seems so cheap. The time.
Right.
But one of my friends told me, go because the site is, people there are so, professionals, everything, they're serious. So, okay.
So you tried it.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit crazy. So, okay, let's do it. So, yeah. And then I saw him.
Oh, you saw him. So so I'm assuming you guys got on the site, you guys put your
Yeah.
profiles out.
Yeah.
What you like, what you didn't
Yeah.
like, kind of
Yeah.
like the
I put all my address was wrong. Everything was wrong.
Oh, okay. So but
You lied.
I lied. But my face.
Is the
Oh,
same.
okay. So you guys
Yeah.
posted up your pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was your picture.
Yeah.
But
all
every
my
information was
is
wrong.
yeah.
But
It was just the address, though. I think
Yeah.
it was.
because you talked to me Visaya.
Because I thought
Dialect,
that
but
she was in Cebu. Talisay is the city, which we have a city near in my town.
okay.
So I thought it was Cebu. So I start talking to him in our dialect. There's in the Philippines. There's a lot of dialects.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. More. It's just not Tagalog.
So,
More than 7,000.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Is it more than 7,000?
with that, then I
100
found out
something.
that
Sorry,
she's not really
That's
from the town that
So you knew right away that
Yeah.
Something was off.
Oh, Yeah, because she couldn't understand what I was saying in my dialect. But then, first off, the first time that we talked, and ever since then, we just, I come home from work, I get online, and we just start talking. And
so it did it seem awkward in the beginning, or?
But I think the first time he asked me right away, "Can I see you?"
Oh wow!
So
like
online,
on camera,
like
on camera.
FaceTime.
There's a lot of scam.
Yes.
Oh
They're
yeah.
using different face. So that's why he
Even
asked
like
me,
American dating.
So
sites.
did you?
He asked me.
So did
"Can I
you
see?"
say
Of course,
okay?
Yes, because I'm so honest when it comes. Okay, why not? Right? Go.
But you're not honest
Yes.
about where you live.
Yeah.
I think it was just a miss typo. I don't know.
I don't know because just my friend told me, Nick, go. And then it was okay, click, and then all right.
So
The
once you
profile.
saw her and you guys talked, did it seem awkward in the beginning, or it just seemed really natural?
Like natural.
Like natural.
It
For me,
was natural with her.
natural.
Yeah.
With her, because there's others that it would be like,
Awkward.
and they would like, oh, my grandma's sick, and it's like, delete.
Yeah.
No.
It was weird. But then I just stick with just her, and then that's how we develop, I guess.
Yeah.
And how long did you guys
Very
start
short time.
yeah.
Like,
talking? Like how long did you guys,
Well,
from
January,
like
from
from January, and then January, February, March, April.
okay?
I went home.
I went home.
So you went home
Yeah.
like in April,
I went
right
to the
away, like
Philippines,
after
yeah.
3 months.
after 3 months.
Yeah.
You're
It's like you
We
and,
were-
Peter, Debbie?
Yes,
we were
I know.
we were
We're about to
actually
get
getting
married.
talking about just
Marriage
to go
already.
there to get married, and
in April.
No, in May.
in May.
Because
Oh.
I went home.
I went
last-
home
yes.
in May, and then when I got there, and
May
things
8th,
wasn't.
2006.
My divorce over here was still in process, so
Uh-huh.
it wasn't, so we didn't go with it. So we just, instead of having marriage, we just had the
Ceremony.
what did we do? The
engagement
engagement.
party.
We just had an engagement
Oh,
party
okay.
instead, and we got engaged.
So let me ask, because it was a quick,
It's very quick.
it was very
Yeah.
quick from the time you guys
Yes.
met to when you actually wanted to be fully committed.
Mhm.
And what was it about each other that you just knew that this is who I wanted to be with?
Before I saw him, I prayed because I'm so religious,
Uh-huh.
So I prayed a lot.
Uh-huh.
God gave me, someone
hear-
to love me till the rest of my life. And then, after that, January, I met him. So I know it was him because when I saw him online,
Mhm.
I just want, I don't know. I can't understand what I felt that time, but I just wanted to, feel his face.
Oh,
So cute.
Yeah. That's all I know, but I can't understand why.
yes,
I
but you
can't-
just knew.
I just, deep in my heart, something, there's something.
Something that told you that
Yeah.
there was a connection
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
And Frank?
My thing was, I wanted to go home to the Philippines, and knowing through our conversation, knowing that she's like religious, her mom's, that religious, and I was thinking, maybe that she is the one. It's like
So
that
right
we have
away,
that
you guys
family
had a
value.
level
Yeah.
of trust,
Yes,
right? Right away, you.
My mom,
because
started
that's
talking
really
to
what
her.
it is, right?
My mother-in-law.
She started talking
She
to her.
started talking to me like every day. She called me many times.
Oh wow!
Like 3 times a day.
Wow,
That's a good thing when you
Yeah.
get along with your mother-in-law
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
went there. So you guys met in January online. You guys talked obviously throughout every day. And then you
Watch me
finally.
sleep.
Oh my gosh! And then in May, you decided to go out there
Go home.
and to go home and
And
meet her
met
in
her.
actual person.
Yeah.
And when you were
And
out there, you
it
guys had
was
an engagement party
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that time we're supposed to get married.
Uh-huh.
But because his
Because,
divorce is
yeah.
not
finalized.
Yeah,
yet.
finalized
it
yet.
was,
So
yeah.
instead of marriage, we just
We just had that.
So how long were you out there? Did you guys leave back to the U.S. together? Or?
No,
Okay.
I went home. I went back, very sad, of course, missing her already for
Aw.
was 2 weeks that I was over there.
almost.
And then
3
when I
weeks,
came
yeah.
back, I decided, okay, as soon as the
the divorce
divorce
final.
paper
Yeah,
filed.
I know.
I'm gonna go back home and just.
So he came back May.
I went back
Yeah, and then June.
September.
June. The divorce was
This is
final.
finalized.
Final.
Okay.
And then September he
I went
Came back
on
out.
her birthday.
on my birthday.
Oh my
The 19.
goodness.
I went home.
I was 30 years old.
Yeah. I went home
On
and
my
we
30th
got
birthday.
married. So we had a civil wedding on the 30th on my birthday, September
On
the
your
30th.
birthday now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got married and then what did I do? The following day I went home.
The following day,
It
like
was
October
very-
1.
Yeah, it
you
was
left me
very
very-
Crying.
I'm so missing.
So this is the second time he came to see you,
Yeah.
and then he had to. You guys
leave.
actually
Yeah.
got married officially,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then he had to leave.
Yes,
I had
because
to
he
leave
just
the
called and
day
said
after,
time for 10
yeah.
days.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You still work there?
So
Oh.
Yeah.
you had to leave again.
Again and
Okay,
then,
so that must have been a little
yeah, well,
heartbreaking.
Yeah,
it is.
it's so hard for
It's
me.
hard.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
It's very hard.
It's
Yes.
Yeah.
This
We
is-
have this. Oh, I
You
have
weren't
a
even
wife,
husband
but
and wife for like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
then I left.
last name is already different.
Yes.
I'm
So
already-
how long were you guys
Another
apart
6
until
months?
you?
after 6 months.
Oh my
because, you know,
goodness.
my
Back
wish
again, yeah.
is to walk in the aisle.
Down the aisle. Okay. Yes.
While I was here, we were talking about
Church
we
So
have
having
to
like a
have
bigger wedding.
Yeah, we had a church wedding. We were
After
talking
6
about
months,
it already,
September,
having
May.
May.
church wedding.
Because that May 2006,
The year before.
the year before, we're supposed to get married civil, but because of that,
Yeah.
engagement. So after a year,
A year after
May 6,
Is when you guys
May
actually
May 8. May 8.
you guys got married.
Church wedding.
Church
we had
wedding.
a church wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a church wedding in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
And
wow.
then, yeah.
Yes.
So
And then-
But during that time, you never
We-
went back, or you did?
no, I was home.
1 year, he went back 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was my third time when we got married and we had a church
For a
wedding.
year.
Yeah.
So that was the third. So when you guys, just to make sure that I understand, you guys got married back in the September. You left literally October 1st.
Yeah.
And then you guys didn't see each other again until you went back to get married officially in the church, in May.
May, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we'll see each other in
Oh
online.
yeah. So I would imagine like technology definitely makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
it's
right?
fast.
Yeah.
just
It's like
span
I want to get
year.
home already. I want to,
Yes.
work. I want to go home already so I can be online and see
Oh
her.
my
Like we
goodness.
chat
It was like
for
that.
4 hours, 5 hours a
You
day.
guys
Yeah.
stop it. So how was it a big wedding in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah, Philippines, they always like to do it big
Auntie's
for everything.
nice.
Oh, were you there, Irene?
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom was
yeah,
there. So the third time you guys officially got married in church, and
September,
back then,
or May.
how long did you leave again without your bride?
Yes,
Oh, my
I had
goodness.
to. I had to.
Like I think not even.
But
a year.
we had the civil wedding for me to
Yeah,
process
just
the paperwork.
Yeah.
And when I came back the third time we married the church, I went back home, and in November.
in November.
November that
Yeah.
then you came here.
Yeah.
Now, did you fly out or did he go get you?
She flew by. Yeah. She
Oh,
flew
my God.
by herself.
Now, is this the first time that you ever came
Stay.
to America?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, how exciting!
Yes.
How exciting! So, how was that? Yeah, it was fun.
She was
What did you do to prepare for her to come? You had to,
Well,
I'm sure.
He
what
prepared himself.
what she was expecting, big buildings,
Just like in the
America.
movies,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the movies,
Like
that's
New
what she
York.
see.
Yeah.
But
Right?
I guess you
That's
guys
what
are
I'm
familiar with SFO.
Yep.
Instead of me driving, I live in Fremont, so instead of driving through the city, I drove to San Mateo way. And when we got home, and she goes, "Where's all the big buildings here in the state?"
Oh, where's the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
And that was the thing that she was like surprised.
Yep.
But yeah, in a couple days due to work and the weekends, we went out and
So let me
to further
ask you,
places.
obviously this is now like real and permanent because now you guys are officially like living together.
Yes.
How was that initially? Like, what was like, obviously you guys are excited to finally being able to live together, but I'm sure that there was still some new things that you learned about each other. Does any of that stick out for you? Like, you're like, hey, I talk to him every day and I know we know each other, but all of a sudden you're living together. Was there anything new that you're like, oh my God, I did not know that? That kind of surprised you, or
anything that irritated you?
No, because
because
actually I tried to study everything, even cooking, because
now, do you normally cook?
No.
So you don't know how to cook?
No.
And
she learned. Yeah, she just, I guess with her, it's like,
it's our culture, like Filipino culture.
Did you care if she cooked?
No.
But she wanted to.
Yeah.
I cook a lot.
Yeah.
Then I burn a lot.
She was learning. So
I was learning.
So that's
time.
one thing that you wanted to do for your husband.
Yeah.
I
was like,
take care of him.
Oh, didn't you?
Yeah.
I wanted to take care of him.
Oh yeah. She did all that. It's like going to work. She gets socks and put it in. I said, no, don't do that. I'll do it myself. I can do that. And she was like doing all of that. It's like, I was like,
even
whoa,
until
it was
now.
a surprise. Yeah, well, she still does that,
Now,
but it's like,
don't
no,
see.
you don't. I can do that myself. She gets my shoes and bring it. It's like, no, it's fine.
Man, Frank, you are setting the bar. Wow.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah.
But for you, this is what you wanted to do. Like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
was
need
like,
to do this.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, I want to.
Yeah.
So now are you
It's-
used to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her way of showing you
Yeah.
affection and love,
Oh
right?
yeah. When I was in the Philippines with her, I'm sweating and stuff, and she will be there with towels.
Towels helping
I'm
you.
like,
Yeah.
baby. I'm like,
Is this what you wanted though?
I was surprised. It was like,
You're not used to it?
yeah, I'm just not used to it. But it was nice. It was really good. It feels.
It feels
I'm
good.
being taken care of.
Yeah. It
She's
feels
here
good.
to take care of me.
Yes.
Because it's
It's
not
like-
used to, that's why.
Yeah.
And for you, you didn't look at this as a, burden or anything like
No,
that.
because I saw it from my mom,
Yeah.
from my sisters and brothers. So for me, it's like normal. Okay.
I'm going to make sure that my husband does not listen to this podcast.
Because for me, it's very normal,
Yeah.
I grow up, my mom take good care of my father and then my brother and sister. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. It was
It was refreshing.
Yeah.
It's surprising, but refreshing, right?
It was, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So my question for you is, first of all, I love you guys. This is such a beautiful story and I'm so jealous. But what would your advice be for someone that is single and older like me, looking for love?
Oh,
It will come,
it will
I
come.
think.
Just pray for it. Because that's what I did.
Oh, I'm getting down on my knees when I get home.
Just on my
I'm not religious.
and my
I'm
mother
getting down on
told
my
me,
knees, yeah.
be specific if you pray.
Yeah.
Because I pray for him.
Yeah.
So just pray for it.
Yeah. It just makes me like looking at you guys and hearing your stories. Like,
Yeah.
there is somebody out there.
Well,
Yeah.
I think, for
the distance.
the distance piece, but Frank, you obviously going through a previous marriage,
Yeah.
right? A lot of people get jaded.
Yeah.
Right. Or a lot of people just automatically
yeah,
just go,
yeah.
you know what? I've been there, done that. Don't want it.
Yeah.
I can stay single, just date
Yeah.
and not be committed. But to me, it's wonderful that you weren't jaded.
Yeah.
You're like, look, I'm
didn't,
looking
and-
for somebody that's going to be right for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Oh my
that's-
God, how
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. And and long distance is hard enough as it is.
Very hard.
Yes.
You guys didn't even let the distance come between you. Like, if anything, it just made the relationship stronger.
So if you don't mind me asking, how long have you guys been together now?
18
18 years.
18 years?
years.
Yeah.
Oh my
But it
goodness.
seems like yesterday.
I just got to chill.
Yeah.
18 years of being together. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And obviously, nothing is perfect.
Oh,
But
Yes.
how do you guys like maintain your, love for one another?
when we are in something, it's always there's someone like gives in and say sorry. Things like that. But I haven't learned to say that. But, with her, she always if there's an argument or something, then she will always come and say sorry. I didn't.
Now, do you guys, I mean, is there anything that you guys, like, for example, some people just don't go to sleep angry.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you give each other that space.
Yeah, the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you,
the thing I learned from her also, it's like when she,
Oh my God, you guys are tearing up and then it's making me want to cry.
with her,
Allergies?
it was she's always been like to leave me alone if I was, so I always just give her okay.
You guys just know each other. You guys just get each other, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
and it's hard. It's hard,
I got, I got sick. I got breast cancer.
Oh.
So we've been through a lot. So,
but what keeps
That's
you
why
guys, because I guess obviously we've all been through relationships and there's a moment where you're just like, this is too hard. And people just kind of stop trying.
Oh.
Right. And so obviously you guys have somehow
And not to
through
give up.
those
Yeah.
conflicts kept trying
Yeah.
and not giving up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, there has to be a reason why, right? Why are you guys doing that? Because Liza and I have been through our share of relationships and, obviously we've moved on from that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what makes it where you guys continue to stay together?
With me, I just didn't want to have to go through another one. I think women is the one that having control of the relationship. So with her, I guess that's why the family value comes up. I think with her being raised in the Philippines, seeing her,
Seeing my mother,
my mom, her
So to
the
you, there was
family.
no such thing as
Yeah.
separation. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm sticking through this.
Yeah.
And you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to stick through it.
Yeah.
And so
Like,
that gives you a
The
level of
religion
comfort.
part of it, I think, being religious, I think that's one thing that came up in my mind. That's why in the beginning, it's like, okay, she's,
So she's committed.
yeah.
That's I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
So
And-
she's committed.
Yeah.
She's committed to you, both of you.
Yeah.
And for you, you're like, if she's committed, I'm committed.
Yeah.
Wow. Give me a
Yeah.
damn tissue.
I know. That is just so beautiful. Like, you guys, oh my gosh. Like, I have no words for the type of marriage and relationship that you guys have.
Yeah,
because
that's why a lot of people told us, even though we've been married for 18 years.
And it's like, you
Seems
spoiled
like
him. You spoiled him.
just
But that's
married
your love
yesterday.
language.
Yeah.
That's what you like to
Yeah.
do.
You want to. That's the thing.
That's what
She
she wants
doesn't
to
look
do.
at it
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a burden. She doesn't look at it as like, oh, I have to do
Yeah,
this.
her
She-
Obligation,
Yeah.
like respect. No.
her coworker also, why do you have to make appointments for your husband? Why can't she do it himself? It's like, oh, I want to do it. It's like-
Yeah.
He's my husband.
And I think this is a struggle maybe from us that grew up here. We're so independent.
yeah.
And we're taught to be independent,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. At least for me, it's like, well, I'm independent.
yeah,
You
I
should
think-
just be independent. We should be both independent together.
Yeah. And I can't live without you. And it's with us, it's like I can't live without you. And I can, I can survive without you, then, go.
Yeah.
It's like with us, it's like, no, I cannot survive without you. So
We're together.
When we
yeah.
go shopping, like food shop, me and him.
Like, it's very clear how she expresses
Uh-oh.
her
What are
love
your
for
love
you.
languages?
How do you express your love for her? How do you do it?
The same. You give me everything.
Oh, everything.
Oh my god!
Well, there's times
he's
that
so kind.
there's times that
He's so kind. He's
where's
so
my flowers? And it's like
so you
it's,
still give her flowers?
Yeah,
there's-
but
there's times that I would forget, and she would like
You remind him.
Yeah.
I can buy my own flower.
Yeah, like Miley Cyrus does.
Wow.
Well, do you guys have
Because I always
any?
speak. I wanna
Oh, yeah.
keep it in my heart. I always.
So you make it very clear what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't let him guess like what do I want? You like, hey, you didn't give me flowers.
Sometimes
Yeah.
men need that.
No, but that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because I mean, you guys are married. You guys are best friends.
Yeah,
but you guys
sometimes
aren't
you
mind
like-
Because
readers.
whatever I
you
feel,
know.
I speak. I don't
Yeah.
hide it.
Yeah.
You
And you should.
Yeah.
So my question for you guys is, I asked my question, but what is your advice for, Debbie and Peter, who are newlyweds and coming a year
Yeah,
in marriage?
so me and my husband got
yeah.
married last year. We
Ooh,
just hit our
congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations, yeah.
We just hit our 1 year anniversary back in January. And I will tell you, and I'm sure he'll tell you, the year was great, but it was a lot of discovery. It's very similar in the sense that we only knew each other probably 5 months before he proposed, probably less than that. And so the year of us being engaged till we got married, we were still figuring each other out, but we knew we wanted to be together. And then we hit our 1 year mark of being married, and so altogether 2 years of being together, and we're still learning to
Adjusting period.
period,
yeah.
because I was single for quite a bit before I met him, so it was again learning to be with somebody else.
Yeah.
Any advice?
Because as I've said, we're so very religious. Just trust is the number one thing.
Yeah.
Trust and respect.
Trust and respect.
With us, we put, I guess, God in the
God
center,
in the center of our relationship.
So you guys are both
Yeah.
very religious.
Yeah.
And got it.
just understand each other. Like okay.
Be patient
Okay all the time.
sometimes also. Patience.
Patience. Yeah, love. Love, respect, and patience.
Love, respect, and patience.
Maybe
I'll
that's
have
the
him.
best.
I'll have him tattoo that somewhere on
I
his
think
body.
that's the best. That's the best weapon.
Yeah. No, very
which we
true.
have, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sharing your story. That is really such a beautiful story. And like listeners out there is a Frank for everyone. There's an Anna for
Yes.
everybody. It comes when you least expect it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
happened to me before, but you guys are just so inspirational, and
Thank you for sharing your story.
Oh, you're welcome.
Keep your love really
Yeah.
strong. And
Thank you.
it gives me hope.
Yes.
But yes, thank you guys for listening. Again, I'm just kind of a reminder, I heard from our editor that we're getting quite a few views. Rate us. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, because that will help us hopefully, bring in some money so that we can get better equipment and put out better content. And, it will help us greatly. But thank you guys for listening. And thank you, Anna and Frank, for coming
You're
on
welcome.
and sharing your story and, making us cry. And thank you guys.